Yep, you feel the heat. Enter. Welcome. My name is Chang, and I'm always climbing. Except not today. Today I received this lovely, the Real Massager Thorogun from Bob and Brad. If you know those guys, they run a YouTube channel. They're very good physical therapists, and this is one of their products that they have decided to send me, which is really nice. This isn't necessarily a sponsored video by any chance. They just said, here's a gun, look at it, make a video, it'd be nice, give us your thoughts. And I said, I'm all for it. So this is the packaging. Look, it's nice, good old cardboard. As you can tell, it's got the double stickers, and using what's known as a pocket knife, we're gonna airbending slice. And inside we have this nice case, which immediately looks unbelievably high quality class vintage. I'm not trying to make it sound like it's overly special or anything. I just generally think this case is really nice. The box in itself is a box. Get rid of that. And then let's go for the unzip. Naughty girl. Yeah. All right. Bam. First off, we have this lovely user manual that comes with some bits and bobs, so we're not going to use that. Cable of charging, USB-C. Awesome. Next. Inside of the meat and potatoes, we have the handle of the Thorogun. It's nice, it's sleek. I'm not gonna front, this weighs like maybe 2.5 pounds, 2-ish pounds. It says long press power button, 3 to 5 seconds to turn on. Blue light on when fully charged. I can't express how nice and buttery smooth this rubbery handle is. My only concern is it feels like it's something that could get unnecessary or dirty over time. And me being me, a climber, I get chalky hands all the time, so this will definitely be tainted by my chalk. But again, that's just a me problem. I love this little indentation of Bob and Brad, really letting us know who created this product. And it's nice and sleek, hard, pop pop. And right now there's no attachments, and I'm just banging my knuckles on it, as you can see. Pop, and you can hear it. I'm not gonna front, does not feel great. Oh, that kind of felt great. Hold it down the power button, turn it off. Works. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 attachments. So after playing around with this for a little bit, I have discovered a couple of things. First off, holding this power button will turn it on. These blue bars represents the speed of power it has. Right now it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a lot more impressive. You could hear it. You really hear the engine running. So good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right now it's vibrating so fast and so hard that I could actually feel it right here in the main apparatus of it. I'm gonna go ahead and test this right here upon my leg. I'll put my mic next to it. And I'll have my calf muscle nice and relaxed, just like that. No major pressure. And I'll keep the machine right here, turning it on. 2, 3, 4. Whoa, 5. Okay, not bad. Feels just as what you would expect a Thorogun to do. I will say one of my favorite things about these heads or these nozzles is that you push it in and then you twist it in all the way to the point where it gets nice and locked. And that right there, I don't know, it just feels nice, satisfying. It lets me know that it's at the correct depth every single time. And while this right here feels really high quality and it could knock someone out, I will say all these attachments right here, they do not feel of the highest quality. They feel almost kind of cheap in a way sense. Like this plastic doesn't feel super high quality plastic. But then again, I think about it, I was like, well, I don't think it necessarily needs to be high quality plastic. And if they get broken, it's very easily replaceable. Though then you do wonder, why are they getting broken in the first place sometimes? So the plastic on the attachments, not the best thing in the world, but the construction of this right here, super solid. This right here makes sense to me. While reading through this, I realized that these heads, these attachments, these apparatus only work specifically with the Bob and Brad gun. I also learned that this strange U-shaped one, because I'm not a guy that uses these type of machines that often, it's actually meant for the spine. Now that I look at it, I think it's really good, because if you think about this as your spine, it's going to go ba 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 ba, hitting on both sides, going up and down. So you will probably need someone else to administer the massaging. And now the one head that I am most interested in is indeed this infrared one right here. As you see, once I attach it, there you go. I could turn it on with a long click here, and then to intensify the light, I could tap that again, and then to turn it off, there. This right here, these three lines, will shift it from slightly warm to super hot fire. Oh my God. So this right here actually heats up this metal plate right here. This metal plate is being heated up. Right now I have it on super hot, but then if I turn it down a little bit, that'll reduce the temperature for a little bit of time. And this infrared, if I'm not mistaken, is meant to help facilitate recovery. I'm gonna go ahead and blast the living daylights out of my calf muscle. Oh my God, the warmness is in. Oh, I need to turn this on. Oh, huh, that is intriguing. You definitely feel the heat kind of get pushed into the muscles. Let me see if this works in other areas. Oh, yep, you feel the heat enter the body. I want to feel it on the higher level of heat. Oh my God. Okay, yo, I used a lot of Theraguns before, and adding this heating mechanism, I don't know if I like it or not, but it's definitely different. Okay, well, I definitely don't hate it. Just having this, I could feel the heat. It feels nice. I think I'm recovering more. It makes me feel as if I'm recovering more. Okay, it's really hard to explain, guys. It just feels like there's something really warm on your hand, and then you get the effects of the Theragun as well. At max capacity, you don't feel the heat as much because the pad isn't on you for super long. Of course, that's very easily fixed by just turning down the speed. And so, oh, intriguing. I wish they made this like, they made this head come in other shapes besides just flat. Like if it came if it came in like poker mode too, where it could just stab like one source of heat into your body, that would be extremely, extremely interesting. But yes, this is definitively warm. And this head is its own separate mechanism, right? So it's not powered by this at all. It comes with its own little charging right here, charging port that you need. And of course, turn it off, you just hold it, or it'll turn off itself after 10 minutes. That's what you get for, learning how to read the manual. And because the on button, which is right, I hope you can see that, the on button is so small, you could maneuver your hand around the whole thing without accidentally triggering or turning it off or on. I think that's just really good ergonomic design. And just to sum everything up, if you want a massage gun that is really nice, relatively sturdy, comes in a nice packaging, comes with a 2-year limited warranty and customer support, and has more or less all the bits and bobs that you need. And even though you saw me flip it back and forth, it's still relatively in, all the items are still in place. Granted, I didn't push them into place when I loaded them. With a nice sleek machine that doesn't get in the way, you're able to press them at all sorts of manner and angle. Has this heating head as well, comes with a charging cable, and the thing that's really nice is that the machine came charged. And so you want to go ahead and support Bob and Brad, which I think you probably should, because I think the product is really nice. Go ahead. I have a discount code in the description below. Now you know.